Ready, steady, go. Okay, so one more time. We're gonna test Erskine with repair number 58967. There should be 53.53 volts and 107 current limit. So we're powering on. You can see the input healthy and the output healthy. So, and the voltage is there, if you look there, 53.4850. That's close enough. 51. We even don't need to touch it. Let's load the current limit. And the current limit we're gonna check there. Yeah. And if we reach the 107, there we should see the light come on with current limit red light. Yeah. So 24, 47, 69, 92, 101, adjustable, 104, and 105, the current limit. 105 the current limit. So load off. 75 of 105 amp is 75% is something about 80. So load 80. So much. 80, 85. Yeah, that should do it. Leave it like that for 2 hours, and then we're gonna check another unit, the second one, with the same parameters and set up with the same parameters, and then we leave it for 2 additional hours as well. So that's it for now. We're gonna be back after 2 hours. Hello guys, back after 2 hours. The first one finished the test, passed. The second one we are going to power it on, check the voltage and check the current limit. Completely the same need to be set up. So powering it on. Ready, steady, go. Nice, clean. The input, output healthy, lights, yep. Voltage 53.51. There the voltage. Yeah. And the current. Let's check the current. That's the repair number, yeah. R. Yeah. So the current 24, 47, 70, 92, 102, 106, and 106.6 is the current limit. So it's close enough to the first one, and both of them are correct current limits. So leave this one now on 82 amps. That will do it for 2 hours, and then we'll be back to test the sharing. So hi guys, the second unit was passed. So we now put share all those two parallelly, connect, just share the current and then power them up in one time, and then we'll see if it's sharing correctly the current between those two units, and then leave both of them an additional 2 hours and check after 2 hours if they still uh, do the job, sharing correctly and still have the correct voltage. And if they pass the whole test after 2 hours. So let's power them up first. Both of them have to go on and power on. The voltage is 53.5. So now let's try both of them had something about 108, 107, the current limit. So if we go through to 108, it means they are sharing. And so first let's load more than 108. None of those devices can show current limit. Yeah. So 35, 70, 104, and 115. We already have more than the individual current limit. So 120, and then continue. 139, and still okay both of them. 173, and still both of them okay. 193, and still both of them okay. So the current limit start with when we reach the 200 amp. So the current limit starts when we reach the 200 amp. So load off and load, for example, 100 exactly. Wait, I will grab this one. 769, 89. Yeah, 100 amp, yep. And then now check individually. One is 50, 49 amp, and the second one is 49 amp. So both of them sharing correctly. Catching from 200, something about 150. So let's load the 150 amp and leave it for 2 hours. For 2 hours now, and then we're gonna leave for an additional 4 hours with 60 or 50%. So we're gonna try to the really hard test for both of them. We'll see if they're gonna still okay and gonna pass everything what they should pass. So far we are switching off, getting for 2 hours. So test for 150 150 amp, 130, 100. 148, 150 amp. So after 2 hours, go back. Excuse me, Isabel. So after 2 hours, so test speed. So check the sharing. 78 on one and 72 on second. 76, 73. Yeah, that's fine. It's close enough for after 2 hours. That make no difference between sharing. So that one is okay. Now I would say power it off, but you can leave it on and they just take the load little bit lower for on 100 and then test it for an additional 4 hours. Yeah. 100, 105, let's say. Yeah, for an additional 4 hours. So see you after 4 hours. So hi guys, after 4 hours we're gonna check the voltage. Ah, switched off everything. Need to check the batteries. Yep. So 53.29 on load 104 amp. And sharing is 46 and 57. So if you are nearly 10, after 4, 6 hours, nearly 10 is the wait, maybe it's gonna be yeah, that's close enough. So I would say that's close enough on 104 2 units. Yeah, it's sharing both of them. Quite out. So I would say leave it for an additional 2 hours and we'll see if it's gonna change the sharing or not. So see you later. So after 2 hours, an additional 2 hours to the voltage 53.30. So the voltage is still the same and the current is 104. So the current didn't change. Yeah, I remember. So 56, no, 40, 58, and then 45. Still sharing. So I'm pretty sure that's it. Both units are correct sharing for 2 hours test on 150 amp, for 4 hours test on 104 amp, and for an additional 2 hours test on 104 amp. There is no change between sharing. So I would say the units are okay and ready for send. So see you guys.